But fellow Rotarians, I want to tell you, last night's activity was a perfect demonstration of our 4 pillars of action. The band created massive impact. We reached out to all Rotarians. Everybody, every participant was engaged, and we adapted to dancing on the sand, and that is Rotary. It was a fantastic occasion, and it wasn't rum, you know, it was Rotary. So, my friends, I now have the distinct honor to present the Rotary leadership team for 22-23, Rotary at 22-23. And of course, history is being created this Rotary year 22-23, when we are going to be having our first female president of Rotary. That deserves a tremendous round of applause. Our president-elect will be Jennifer Jones from Canada, and she is going to be leading us for the next year. Of course, she will be supported by the General Secretary, John Hugo, and our district, our Zone 33-34 Director-elect, Jeremy Hurst, and of course, the foundation will have a past president of Rotary International, Ian Risley. Your governor's team will be led by yours truly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Your governor-elect will be Brian Glasgow from St. Vincent. And our governor nominee will be Debbie Ruchan from Trinidad. So you see, we're keeping the diversity and the gender balance going. You have 1 female now, 2 males, and another female coming soon. So it's happening, it's happening. Our district trainer is Elizabeth Cox, whom you all we have seen Elizabeth in action for the last few months, doing her training sessions with assistant governors and our presidents-elect training sessions. Alana Wilson will be the district secretary. Henry Joseph, district treasurer, and Richard Strawn, our conference chair. Those three are from the Rotary Club of Grenada. Of course, supporting all the clubs in the district will be our assistant governors. Some have been there before, and some are brand new to being assistant governors. Those are the names, and they are responsible for the club groups in the various islands that represent District 7030. My friends, our presidential theme is a simple word: imagine. Imagine Rotary. And as I imagine Rotary, I ask Rotarians to think deeply about that simple word, imagine. President Jennifer has asked us to imagine infinite possibilities in Rotary and to make them real. And I ask all of our clubs to please think of these many great imaginations you can have and make those possibilities real. Rotarians, I remind you that our mission is to provide service to others, to promote integrity, and to advance world understanding, peace, and goodwill through our fellowship of leaders, business professionals, and community leaders. And that is manifested in our vision. Together, we see a world where people unite to create lasting change across the globe, in our community, and in ourselves. I ask of you to please focus on those words as we continue our year in service come July 1. Our President, Jennifer, has identified clear priorities for her year, and she's very passionate about something called DEI. You've heard about this throughout our sessions. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. She's asking all our clubs to commit to diversity, equity, and inclusion. She's asking that we make our clubs, create the atmosphere in our clubs where members will experience care and comfort. That way, we keep them retained, they would not leave our clubs, and that will lead to build-up of membership in our district. She's also asking us, and continuing what President Shaker has started, to empower women and girls. Empowering women and girls is very important. You've been hearing about it. And the goal is that eventually we need to get up to 30% women in Rotary. So we need to, in our activities, to really empower women and girls, get more women in the clubs. Her presidential priorities also, she's asking to focus our projects on the seven areas of focus, and they are shown listed there. Again, if we are to expand Rotary, if we are to expand our reach, we must have new clubs and new club models listed on the chart. We must, quite apart from retaining members, we must expand the number of clubs, give Rotarians more opportunities to join Rotary. As you know, these days Rotarians are very busy people. Some cannot sit at a meeting every day of the week, but there are club models that can be set up to encourage new clubs being formed in our district. So we encourage you to please develop new clubs and new club models. And of course, one of our priorities is that she will be conducting global impact tours. And that is to expand the public image of Rotary throughout the world. She will be meeting with world leaders in different parts of the world, as is shown on the screen, and talking and spreading the word of Rotary and what we do in the world. And she will focus, a lot of these tours will be focused on peace, which is so badly needed now, as we realize. And so, in our district, we would like our clubs to focus on expanding our membership, and our target for this year, 10%. Remembering, of course, that we must include females as much as possible to get some balance in our agenda in Rotary. Our clubs must align our governance strategy with Rotary's DEI strategy and guidelines. Public image, of course, is very important, and we must do so by start telling our stories and spreading the word out there of what we do, so that people will get to know what Rotary is all about and the good we can do in the community. And of course, our foundation, so important. You have been spoken to about that during presentations today, but I just want to emphasize that clubs should try to maintain that minimum $1,500 contribution to the foundation. That's your minimum. Every club is expected to contribute $1,500 times 74. Calculate the maths. And of course, Polio Plus. Again, you have heard so much about Polio Plus. We ask you, please, presidents, please make an effort to have your members make contributions to the Polio Plus Fund. We are this close, but you heard today, District Governor Sonia saying there was one case that came up in Malawi. So we have to be very careful. We do not want it to get out of hand. We need to close the gap, and we need to celebrate in hopefully 2023, Lyle, is that right? That we have rid the world of polio. And of course, past District Governor Stevens spoke about disaster. It's always there. We are coming to the period of the year when disaster will certainly strike one of the islands. We need to create a supported disaster fund. Rotary Foundation has created a disaster fund, and I urge you to make contributions to the disaster fund so that in times of disaster, we have some money to support the affected countries. As I said, our president was very keen on that our project should be centered around the 7 areas of focus. All clubs are requested to please conduct projects that would embrace every area of focus. But in particular, our district started 2 years ago to request clubs to become peace builder clubs, and we will continue with that throughout the year. We will continue with the COP project, ably led by Virginia. What's happening? Yes, we support and participate in the childhood obesity program. Very important. It rolled off in PDG last year. District Governor Sonia is continuing, and certainly I have pledged my support for the COP program, and we urge clubs to please take up that as a project, and you must have the engagement of your governments for the success of the project, because we need to get it in the schools. So I urge you to please, that's another project to continue with in our district. And finally, my pet focus, the environment. You see, I'm wearing my green environmental jacket. So I keep asking clubs, those of you who have visited District Governor Sonia, to please take up a project, an environmentally sustainable project. Doesn't have to be a very huge project. It can start at the school level, but we must support the environment. It's critical. It's staring us in our face. The dangers the environment is faced with, and we must do projects to combat the degradation of the environment. So these are our district goals. I ask you to focus on them. Let us achieve our goals as much as we can. Come July 1, the clock will tick, and we have to start working to complete our projects and make our district a success. We cannot drop the bar. It's a high bar set by our governor, and we have to keep the bar very high, or exceed the level that she left. So I ask you for your support as we go into the next Rotary year. So club presidents, you must create that environment in your club that your members will support whatever activity you engage, the club goals engage you. Please support and make every project we do a success. So thank you very much. I do look forward to the year when I hope we'd have a very fantastic year with no pandemic in the near future. So at this point, I would like now to welcome to the stage our District Conference Chair, Richard Strawn, current AG of Grenada, and he will now present to you our video on our district conference next year, which will be in Grenada. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, District Governor-elect. I'm very pleased to say that, it was really an honor to be here at this conference and also to serve as assistant to Governor Sonia in Grenada and to serve under her stewardship and to say what a wonderful year it was. Really appreciate that. District Governor-elect Leslie will be the first governor from Grenada to actually take the conference to Grenada. Even though the district has had, a governor from Grenada, we've never had a conference while our governor was district. So again, it's a first in the making. Our team has had several meetings, and I was just speaking to Chairman Neil, who has agreed to jump on some of our calls to make this conference as special as all our conferences have been. And I want to just say to you that there'll be more to follow. Now we have all of this wonderful online information. You will get to see that. I just want to quickly invite all the Rotarians from Grenada who are currently in the room to please stand so that you can be identified with Grenada. So these are the people you need to talk to later today and tonight about getting to Grenada and the things to do and see. But a picture paints 1,000 words, and you don't want to hear me talking as much. So we have some pictures to show you, and now we'll see the video.
Imagine pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean, where we will meet to celebrate the 2023 Rotary 7030 District Conference. Rotary has been in Grenada for 55 years, and the first governor of our district came from Grenada, as does our 2022-2023 governor. So welcome back to Grenada's fourth conference under District Governor Leslie Ramdani, a son of the soil, bringing the conference home. Grenada is well known for hosting some of the most popularly attended district Rotary conferences since 1988, and 2023 will be no different. Stay at the official Conference Hotel Radisson or at other partner hotels, all within walking distance of each other, on world-famous and award-winning Grand Anse Beach. Grenada, known for its hospitality and being the culinary capital of the world, will have some of the best entertainment and partners programs laid on for Rotarians and their families, along with engaging Rotary sessions. Come, let's imagine, reach, and achieve in Grenada 2023.
Thank you very much, Richard. And see you next year, Grenada, April 13 to 15. We can accommodate more than the numbers here, so please feel free to come.